Allison again with North Georgia Weddings and Events. Let's go ahead and assemble our new beta booth from Photo Booth Direct Club. All right, let's go ahead and get our case open. The first thing we're going to want to do is get our head out and install our iPad. Get the head of the booth out here. And I do want to mention this photo booth is brand new. It's never been used. There is still a clear plastic film that is over this mirror plate at this point. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and take these 4-finger screws and get these removed. And the mirror plate on this photo booth is optional. By that I mean there is an adhesive backing to it. You can choose to remove this adhesive, permanently adhere it to the faceplate or not. That's completely up to you. We'll set it over to the side for now. We're going to remove this faceplate. And the first thing we're going to do is take our iPad cord and get that installed here. It does have the option for both a USB and a Type-C cord. Let's get it aside. Faceplate here has 4 more finger screws. We're going to go ahead and remove those to remove these bars. Now we can take our iPad, set it directly onto the faceplate here. It should be a pretty snug fit. We're going to replace those bars and those finger screws that we just removed. All right, we're going to go ahead and replace this faceplate now. Make sure to plug our iPad in. Perfect. This should set right back in here. And we'll lay that mirrored plate back over there and replace those 4 finger screws. Now that we have our iPad installed, let's go ahead and get out the rest of the pieces we need to assemble our base. All right, the first thing we want to do is get the first section of our column attached to our base plate. These 2 pieces are different. The piece you want to start with is going to be the one that has the 2 large silver finger screws here. And this is made flat so it can stand right on the table or the floor wherever you're assembling. You're going to remove both of these screws. The base plate is going to fit perfectly over this piece. You're going to align those holes there and then replace those 2 screws. Got those nice and tight. The next thing we're going to do is flip this guy over, and we're going to move on to installing the other half of the column. All right, so one end of this column piece does have 2 large black tabs that are sticking out. That is the part we're working with here. You'll also notice inside of there is going to be your power cord. You want to get this pulled out, and you're going to drop this down inside of the lower piece here. This section sits right on top of the first, just like that. Up top here are going to be those 2 finger screws again. All we have to do is turn those to tighten them, And this will secure the top part of the column with the bottom. All right, so right at the top here, you're gonna see the top portion of that power cord that we dropped down earlier. It is zip tied to the frame. You really wanna leave it zip tied there so it doesn't come unattached and get hard to retrieve. We're gonna install our head onto the base of the photo booth at this point. There is a spot right in here to attach that power. And it'll set right on top there and line up with those screw holes. You do want to continue holding it at this point. In that bag for some of the larger finger screws, these are what are going to be used to attach the head to the base. And then just for a little extra security, both the front and the back have a space for one of the small finger screws. As far as assembly goes, that's it. This photo booth is completely assembled. The last thing we need to do is get it hooked up to some power. Remember earlier we dropped that cord down the column of the booth here, so we just need to retrieve that at this point. It should pull right out the bottom. And we'll connect that to our power source. Let's go ahead and launch our photo booth event. One of the other nice things about this booth is that the head is adjustable. It can be tilted up or down. Has a lot of really nice lighting features. One of the things I love is that really nice bright white light that's going to get you your really crisp photos. In addition to the solid white, it's got some other solid color options. There are also auto modes, as well as a sound activated option. And that's going to trigger the lighting with any type of sound or music. In addition to all of the lighting features, there really is just a lot to love about this photo booth. From that heavy duty flight case to the retractable handle, which makes it really easy to transport, the no tool, easy assembly, this booth really is just a great option. A few other things to note: they do ship from right here in the US. They come with US based tech support, as well as a 1-year warranty. Each of these booths is custom built to order. We have the solid black version. It is also available in an all white version. They can be made to fit virtually any size iPad or tablet. If you happen to use multiple devices, you do also have the option to order additional faceplates to fit those different devices. The regular price of this booth is $19.95, but you can use our promo code to get $300 off. To order your own beta booth, visit photoboothdirectclub.com and use our promo code NORTHGEORGIA to get $300 off.